Nail Divas, it's Sherry and I am back for another video. I am so excited to do this video today because I'm going to be playing with some water decals, and with those I will be using this pretty red in Hot Damn by Kiara Sky, and I'm going to open these up so you can have a look at these colors. And also I'm going to be using the iGel Beauty's Harmonic Tan, which is a very pretty nude. I'm going to open this up for you as well so you can have a look at this color. It may have been easier if I just showed you some swatches, but I didn't think to do that till now. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the dipping. Alrighty, so I have already prepped my nails. I have the polygel still on my nails from my last mani. All I actually had to do was just fill in a little bit at around the cuticle area. Not much actually, but you know, that's something that you can do when you have polygel on. I do that to protect my nails. So because I'm doing so many different manis now that I'm filming, and I just want to keep my own nails protected and safe. And I'm using the Peel Off base over top of that to make it easier for me to just peel the nails off and go on into my next mani. So I'm dipping in here into my, what is going to be my accent nail, into the Harmonic Tan, cleaning off the cuticles with my little cuticle stick here. It makes it easier once you're done with everything and you're filing, so that you don't have to file so close to your cuticle. So you want to clean that off, anything that's excessive around there, get that powder. I'm going to wipe off the excess here, and I'm done with this Harmonic Tan for now, because I totally did not decide until after here that I wanted to do 2 accent nails instead of 1. All right, now I'm going to dip into the red, the Hot Damn by Kiara Sky. I'm going to put this color on my thumb, my index finger, and my pinky finger. Actually, I'm going to jump back in right here, and I'm just going to say that as you see me dipping into this Hot Damn color, you kind of see me holding my nail in there for a minute. And I like to hold my nail in when I dip. I just don't dip my finger in and pull it right out. I dip in and I let it, I try to hold it in for at least 5 seconds because I really want to let those liquids soak up that powder and absorb all the liquids so that it'll really stick, especially since I already have on the polygel and the UNT peel off base coat. And sometimes it just, like, I can see a little spot there. I noticed that kind of it didn't pick up the powder, and that's okay. That's why we go in for a second dip, because we really want to get the opacity, and we also want to pick up any little areas that the powder did not stick to the first time around. Alrighty, so I'm going to stop talking for a little bit here as I continue my dipping process, so you can just hang out and watch me work. One thing I did notice as I'm watching this back, and well, obviously I noticed it while I was doing my nails as well, but that red powder got everywhere. It was just everywhere. It got all over my other hand, no matter how careful I was trying to be, and like, it's all over the back of my hands. It was a mess. It was a freaking mess, and it was hard to get it all off, but I did, and it's okay. And actually, I'm watching and I see here's where I decided, I'm like, no, I think I'm gonna do 2 accent nails in that one. So I skipped over my middle finger, and I had to go back to it with the harmonic tan again later, which is fine. I caught it before I finished, and that's what's important, right? Okay, so I have clear capped all of the nails. I didn't feel it was necessary to show me clear capping all the nails. I really don't want you guys to be bored. So I'm gonna just go ahead and activate these nails again. I'm still using my Virgo and Gem liquids, and this is the Virgo and Gem activator. And we're gonna do 2 layers of the activator. I like to do 2 layers because I really wanna make sure that activator seeps into the nails and makes them nice and hard. So again, when you're filing, no large chunks go flying off. And I noticed, guys, I did notice, I'm using my Mia Secret Clear today, when I was filing and e-filing, it wasn't gummy and weird like that Kira Sky Clear was on my last video. I still don't know what that was about, so maybe I'll try it again. I don't know, but the Mia Secret worked just fine, like it always does. So after I activate all of my nails, I am going to do my filing and shaping, which today I decided to do off camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that, and I will be back and we will get into some nail art. Okay, so this is the Poshy Nail Designs. I purchased this from their website, and I am so excited because it came with like all these different packs with decals, and these sunflowers, oh my gosh, that actually is the reason why I bought this particular package, was those sunflowers. You are going to see those for sure in an upcoming video. But today we are using this leopard print. So first I am going to cut out, since I'm only doing 2 accent nails, I'm going to cut out 2 of these little circles, ovals, whatever here. I'm going to cut them out, and they look like they should fit my nails. So I've used my little cuticle scissors here and cut them out really close to the design. Excuse me, I'm sorry. You definitely do not want to leave any of the white around the edges, so cut it out as close as you can to the design. And so that's what I'm gonna do here. And after I've got those cut out, I am going to pop them into some water I have sitting here in my damping dish. And while they are sitting in the water, it says on their instructions for about 10 to 20 seconds. So I'm going to let that sit in there, and meanwhile I am going to go in with this McCart's nail foil art glue. I really like this stuff. I think I've used it in either my last video or the video before that. I use this a lot. I use it for any foils I'm using and a lot of designs, or that you're using foils or anything you need to stick to your nails besides rhinestones. And it has like a tackiness to it, so it's really good, especially for foils, because obviously that's what it's made for. It sticks to the nail really well. So I'm going to pop this on my 2 accent fingers, and I'm going to give it a nuke in my lamp here, my UV lamp, and then we're going to get into the design. Alrighty, so here I'm going to remove all the things that I don't need out of the way. And my decals have been sitting in the water, so they're ready to come off. They just slide really easily off. And I try to use this stupid tweezer that I keep forgetting doesn't work very well. We are not friends. And it never grips for me, and I keep forgetting, and I need to chuck it. But I put it on the paper towel to dry it off just a little bit because I don't want it soaking wet as I try to put it down on my nail. I place it on my nail, and I try to just pull it just a little bit to smooth it out so it's nice and smooth. You don't want to put your fingers or anything on top of the decal too much, because it will lighten the design, or it'll kind of mess up the design on top. So very carefully I just pull and tug and try my best to smooth out this decal so that it fits very smoothly on my nail. And then I take a cuticle pusher, and I'm going to just kind of push it also around my cuticle to make sure that it's nice and snug and it fits perfectly. And then once you lay it on there, it kind of starts to dry, and as it's drying, it kind of hugs the nail a little bit, so that makes it easier for it to stick. Okay, so here I'm going to go in with the other decal, if I can get it out of here. I'm going to again place it on and hopefully it won't do this, but it curled up on me I managed to open it back up and get it back straight. And I'm going to put this on my ring finger and follow the same process. Again, with the tugging, you want to pull it taut as much as you can so that it doesn't have any wrinkles, and get this nice and smooth, fitting around the nail, doing the same thing. And to be honest, it looks a little bit more complicated than it actually was, because this was really super easy, and I definitely will be using these again. And as I mentioned before, I am going to definitely be putting on those sunflowers, because sunflowers are my favorite. They're yellow, which is my favorite color. It's the color of happiness, and they just make you happy. So why wouldn't you want that on your nails, right? So I'm going to push this in here around my cuticle. Make sure it's nice and snug, and it really is fitting on there. It fits to my nails so that it will be pretty. So after I've got that all smoothed out, I'm going to take my hand file and just file off the excess that was hanging over the tip of it. And that's just how you get rid of that part. Very gently, very carefully. Alright, and now I'm going to take my cuticle nippers here and just cut around the edges, nipping off the excess, and get this once again fitting my nail perfectly. So after I clip off the excess with my cuticle nipper, I'm going to pull out my cuticle pusher again, and I'm just going to again push this around the cuticle, kind of make sure it's fitting in really good and nice and flush with the nail. And anything else, I'm going to go on to this next nail here and also file off the excess around the tip, and use my nippers around the cuticle and the cuticle pusher to kind of push it all in and make it fit the nail perfectly. And you can see as I file very gently that the tip of that excess foil is coming off here. And I mean, this was so easy. It probably looks more difficult. I'm probably making it look more difficult than it actually was, but it was really easy. You pop it on there, file off the excess, take your nipples, I just said nipples, nippers, and cut off the excess. I'm cracking myself up. And that's it, guys. It's really that simple. Anybody can do this. It's super easy. These I keep calling them foils. They're not, they're water decals. I think I'm just gone now with my voiceover. Oh man. Alright, so now I'm going to top this off with the Model 1's top coat. And again, I really do like this top coat. It's very shiny and so pretty. I think this is has been the fave for a lot of people. But actually I ordered some new top coat and I can't wait for that to come in to compare the two, and we'll see, and I will definitely talk about that in an upcoming video once it arrives. But today we're using the Model 1s again. So I'm going to give this a coat and let that cure in my gel lamp and give it another coat and let that cure again, and that will be the final look. Alrighty, so that is it. I'm going to put on some cuticle oil here. It's the Gelish Nourish oil. I really love the smell of this. And this is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. This has been my favorite mani so far. I really enjoyed this. It was so much fun and it's so cute. So if you liked my video, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.